I've seen a lot of things working with affiliates that people sometimes they show up very differently, or there are things that work. What are some things you've noticed that really work for affiliates when they show up and they see conversions and their people, are loving the process?
The number one thing is there's this phrase. I don't know how common this is. Do you guys know this phrase? Are they willing to go to the mat?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like, and I think if you're going to promote, you might as well be all in and really try to do well. Sounds obvious, but sometimes I see people just do these offhanded type of promotions and you're like, what were you even thinking? It's just having an intention of doing well. And it's not just like, I'm going to send an email. Yeah, sure, I'll promote. I'll send an email. I think it's like putting together a plan. And when we promote, we put together a plan and we'll look at like what's the launch going to be, what's the offer, what's the sequence, what's the pre-launch sequence, what's the open cart sequence, and then we'll start to build out our own sequence around that. And again, I'm always looking for that story. What's the connection to this? We just did a promotion recently for someone, and this is someone who I've known for 15 years, has been in my mastermind for 15 years. We've been promoting for him for a decade. We have our own case studies of people that have gotten results with this offer. So we share those results and, we go all in. And I think that's the difference. Is like, don't think you're not just going to do well promoting if you just do sort of an offhand, well, I'll post in social about it once or twice, or I'll send an email. You have to be all in, just like with everything. I mean, everything in business, everything in life. You can either be all in or you could be half-assed about it. If you're going to do well as an affiliate, put a little effort in. It's like everything in life.
Yeah, definitely. I think the mindset of an affiliate who is all in versus an affiliate who's just sort of dabbling along the way. Can someone be all in even if their first time being an affiliate? Do you think that that's possible, or does it really take a few tries?
Yeah. And I mean, I think some of the copy that I've seen get sent that I've liked the most from new affiliates for us is copy that's along the line of like, hey, I don't usually talk about how I grew my business, but honestly, it made a really big difference to me. And I know there's some people on my list who also are going to want to learn this sort of stuff. I get people asking me about it, so I thought I'd share. People who just lean into that in a very authentic way and just lean into like, hey, I don't normally do this, and it isn't something that I'm super familiar. They lean into the fact that it's not a slick, polished thing and that it is their first time doing it. And it's just coming from a place of like, hey, I'm sharing this because I think that if you're like me, this could really help you. Like, that's the sort of stuff that's just really grabs attention from their audience and drives eyeballs. Like, and we've seen people do really well, like astonishingly well, honestly, for like not only their very first promotion with us, but just their very first promotion ever, because they've leaned into that fact that, this is a new thing for them, but they have something to share.
I think that the first time you promote for something, that there's a pent-up demand. So again, we've talked about this on many different episodes about how you have your raving fans or hyper responsives and people that are just going to go and buy anything you tell them to buy because of the relationship, because of the trust, because of the rapport. And this goes for everyone who's building any type of an audience, period. And this is why even like your first launch can do so well, because you have that pent up demand, and that works for affiliate offers as well. So I think your first promotion, you can absolutely come out and crush it. And it really it takes nowhere near as much effort. So that's the plus side. I've also know some top affiliates that say, well, I love the second or third or fourth time I promote something because now I've built this up. I've been telling my people about this thing, about this relationship. So I think it comes down to everything in life. We all have strengths and weaknesses. And so whatever your situation is, just lean into your strengths. So if it's your first time out, you've got that pent up demand. And just like Dan said, it doesn't have to be fancy copy. It's like people have been wondering how I built a business. This is how I built the business. Go check it out. It's that simple.
The other thing I think we haven't even talked about too is the fact that there's no delivery on the other side too. Like a lot of people, when you do a successful launch to your people, an internal one, and then you sell a bunch of seats to your product, then you're spending the next 8 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever it is, delivering on that product. And you're just as busy in many cases, or sometimes busier because you're over delivering on that. Whereas with an affiliate launch like this, you kind of just work hard on the front end, and then it is all delivered by us or by the person you're affiliating for on the other side. So there is an ease to this, in fact, that you can kind of launch on the front end and not have to worry about all the back end of having to deliver that product, unless of course you are giving bonuses, which I think is another thing I've seen affiliates really do well, is create bonuses that entice people in and bring them more connection with you. I know I've talked to a few affiliates that when they've promoted for us, they've created packages that also enhanced what they were doing with their markets. So sometimes it was like one-on-one calls where they got a chance to meet with those people who are really excited about building their business, and they coached them a little bit through it, and it gave them a deeper connection with that side of their list and that type of client, which was interesting, I think, for affiliates to have that experience.
Another thing is margin, depending on what you're delivering and how you're delivering it. A lot of our products, we spend a lot of money to deliver the experience. And so your margin might be 30% or 40%. In other words, for every $100 you sell, our profit margin might be $30 or $40 instead of $100. But if we sell an affiliate product, that $100, we're probably going to end up with about 98 of those dollars. So the margin is so much higher in affiliate promotions in general. And then to what you were just speaking about, Chris, often a great way to do better in an affiliate promotion is to offer some type of a bonus. And again, that bonus, think about what your story is, what your story is with the connection with either the creator or the product, and what kind of a bonus can you deliver that would round out the offer for your people. And then a super advanced way, which is what you were just getting at, Chris, was we've talked many times, again, about the hyper responsive. So the people that are your raving fans. And the more you can grow your connection with those people, the better for your business. And if you offer a bonus for an affiliate promotion, and that, if you think about that bonus, it's like making that bonus, how can I create a greater connection with my people, especially my biggest fans? That way you can have a lot of strategic benefits to your business way beyond that promotion. So if it was, I'm just going to do a Q&A session, everyone who buys through my link, after you finish the class, I'm going to do a Q&A session with you, and then you just get on and answer some questions for an hour. But now you're face to face with some of your best people. Good things will come from that.
Definitely. I mean, I've talked to affiliates that were doing Facebook ad courses and then wound up doing Q&As during the launch process that got them clients and people opting into another course that they had or doing things like that because they had made that connection, or people looking to, go deeper with launching a business just like yours. I think of, some of the surface pattern design people we've had who have launched in PLF or done our affiliate launch, but then they created communities around that then they got to help and serve at a deeper level, as they continued in their own communities around surface pattern design and launching that business. So really, it can be a catalyst to so many more things than just one affiliate promotion. Hey, Launch family, real quick before you go, if PLF has helped you or inspired you, this is your chance to share it and to get paid for it. We're opening the doors for PLF partners and affiliates. And whether you're in marketing, knitting, breathwork, or any other type of niche, if you've got a story and a following, this is your moment. We'll give you everything you need: swipe copy, strategy support, and a world-class launch built to convert. Head on over to productlaunchformula.com/affiliate to join our PLF affiliate team, and we'll turn your story into some real momentum. Come on, we dare you to launch.